beauty of running an established digital business is that you can just live your life on your own terms, and I think that's what a lot of people crave when it comes to building a digital business. A lot of people, you're probably trying to build a digital business because you want freedom, and that is the number one draw, for a lot of people, is building freedom, having that freedom and the ability to just do whatever the hell you want, whenever you want. Right now I'm just going to the store. It's about 2:00 in the afternoon, and I'm just walking to the store to just grab a few bits from the store. And I know that if I was doing a 9 to 5, thing is, I'm not going to sit here and knock a 9 to 5, because in some instances a 9 to 5 is one of the most stress-free options, because you're getting guaranteed pay every month. You know that you don't have to finish work and still work, carry work home with you. Whereas when you're running a digital business, especially when you're new to running a digital business, you find yourself taking your work everywhere you go. You're done with your work for the day, and you find yourself working again. So it might be 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and you're like, oh, I should be done with work today by now. But because you want to keep working, because maybe you have some loose ends to tie up, you can keep working. And sometimes you find yourself not spending time with your family and friends, and sort of prioritizing your business over, spending time with your loved ones and all of that. But the beauty of running an established digital business is that you can actually do whatever the hell you want, because you don't have to work. For me, I don't have to work. I'm working because I'm working because I want to work. Someone literally knocked me over. I'm working because I want to work, not because I have to work. And so that's the beauty of it, freedom, building freedom, especially when you've built passive income streams from your digital business. I've got blogs that are just sitting there and still making money without me doing anything. But there is some maintenance involved. For me, I'm never satisfied, so I'm always building something new. People are always asking me, why do you still keep working if you've got the digital businesses? The reason is because I am never satisfied. I'm never satisfied, and I'm always wanting to do something more. I always want to do a new challenge. So I'm doing this 500 post challenge. If you don't know, I'm doing a 500 post challenge over the next 30 days. I'm on day 18. I'm building a new digital product business in a new niche. I've started posting on TikTok. I hadn't been posting on TikTok consistently or at all really, even though I did have a TikTok page, and I built it up to a certain amount of followers, and then just decided to discard it, let it go. But in terms of being really consistent on TikTok and sticking with it, I haven't done it. So now I'm sticking with TikTok over this 500 post challenge. I'm doing things that challenge me, and that's what I need to do all the time in order to stay focused, in order to keep the hunger alive. Because one might think once you've made a couple of $1 million from digital products that it's time to quit and relax and go and lie on a beach or chill in Bali or whatever. But for me, that's not freedom, that's just boredom. I'll just be bored doing that. For me, I like to just do whatever I want. So rest when I want, work when I want, just do whatever I want. And that's it really. If you want to do whatever you want, then you need to put in the work for a period of time. So something went in my eye. You've got to put in the work for a period of time, and eventually you will reap the rewards. You have to sow seeds. So every piece of content you post is an asset. Anyway, if you want to start earning $10,000 a month in 90 days from your digital product business, you can send me a DM if you're watching this on TikTok, and you can send me, so you can check out the link in the description if you're watching this on YouTube.